Good morning. It's 9:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, June 6, 2019. All right. To all the people that watch my channel and learning like I have how this market operates, I'm just going to give you the basics. This is what I've learned. This is what I observed. I've worked on the trading floor before myself. And I worked on a dot system. I learned how to read an order book from the old style guys. And what's going on here? If you noticed, I have a video up there. For the past 3 days, I've seen orders that were placed in violation of the market cap rules that is supposed to be enforced. On Litecoin, you're not supposed to be able to post a buy or a sell over 4,000 LTC or anything that's involved more than $250,000 cash. Those market cap rules have been set up so the market will not be manipulated. But for the past 2 days, I think it was on the 4th, I seen an order placed at $99 to sell 22,000 coin. That order was filled in 10 minutes. How they passed the market cap rules, I don't know. Then the next following day, I seen an order placed to buy 12,000 Litecoin at 102, which, in a matter of fact, they were able to acquire all that coin at that price, and that clearly violates the market cap rules by the amount of Litecoin and the amount of cash involved in it. They violated both of those. The only conclusion I can come to, if you're able to violate those rules and get away with it, it is insider trading. Somebody on Coinbase was able to switch off that market cap rule from letting them trade, and they went ahead and put up those huge trades. And since those market cap rules have been set to keep you from manipulating the market, it's obviously putting up trades of that size were intended to manipulate the market price. Now, what I have been noticing is that the trader that has put up those sales for 12,000 has been flooding the market with buys at 102, which he has removed. Now, what I've been noticing, he'll dump the market down into his trades. If you were looking at it before, I watched him do it today. He lets you dump it down he dumps down the market into his buys, which are 102. As soon as that order is filled, he lets the market go back up. I watched him do it 1, 2, 3 times. So he's been accumulating by manipulating the market down into his buy orders placed at $102 on Litecoin. That is obvious. So far, I contacted 3 agencies. I have the direct email of the New York Department of Financial Services head bank examiner, and he has done nothing. I have the email directly Susan Gradman, the head lawyer of the CFTC out of Chicago. I've sent her email 2 days ago, which is posted on my video template. They have done nothing. I sent an email to the Deputy Director, Matt Hunter. There has been no response, and they have done nothing. It's obviously the market has been being manipulated because the enforcement rules that they put up to prevent manipulation have been violated, because those trades have specifically been put up to manipulate. Maybe I could explain that a little bit better. In other words, the enforcement is to prevent manipulation, to control the market caps. They prevent manipulation. The market caps have been violated. Why? Because they wanted to manipulate. It's easy to understand why the rules. Now you can see, you're going to see orders getting stacked, probably around 102.50, and the goal is to get the price down to 102. They will let this go up to here to get the FOMO going, because a lot of people are using 105 to come to the buy-in. That's their thing. Buy-in, it's 100, broke 105. Now what he'll do is probably let it go up to 106 again, like he did before, and then he's going to bring it down and crash into his buy orders. He's been doing this over and over and over and over. This is the same trader I know because he likes the same price at 102. He has, that's what he's got his orders in for. When he originally came in, he put the huge order for $12,000 at $102. Now, I don't know if it's one and the same trader that put that huge order in to dump at $99, but yesterday, the day before, June 4th, that order was for originally 22,000 Litecoin, and they sold it within 10 minutes. It's just, there's definitely some insider trading going on. Absolutely. And now what I suspect is that they're creating false signals and spreading it all over the internet that this market's going to go down. But I want you to observe this. When did we hear that before? This is when we had our first two alpha waves up. I call them alpha waves because they dominated the market and they brought it up two waves. You see here, one wave completed sideways, second wave completed sideways. Now look at this. They brought it down to the first wave. Okay? Sideways. One wave, two wave. Brought it down to the first wave. Okay? Exactly. Now they're beginning to preach, oh, it's going to go down, it's going to go down. I'd say right now we're right about here in this dip. This is my opinion. And Friday we're going to have a nice run up. Again, this is all market manipulation. He'd rather have you guys buy up here, put your stop losses in, and then take advantage of you. Take you to town. That's what I've been noticing. That's my opinion. I've never seen it go across, stay in an oversold position for about 3 days now. So I suspect that the pump is going to be quite significant this time. I could be wrong, but this is my opinion following what this manipulator does, the way he acts. Okay? Now let's see now, the price is being brought down. Let's see if the order for 102 has appeared back again. 102. You know what he's planning to do. He's going to dump it. Yeah, there's about 1,000 around sitting there, but I can't see for sure because again, the way Coinbase has their site set up, it sucks. You can't really look at the order book at 102 because to me, that if I see a large order at 102, I know that he's going to dump the market into his buys because that's what he's been doing for the last couple of days. So people, that's what I've seen. And as far as I could tell, the CFTC, the New York Department of Financial Services, they're basically useless institutions because they're not doing their job in stopping these people from manipulating the market. And I have such verifiable proof. I mean, you violated the market cap size rules. And those rules were specifically set up for you, not so you wouldn't be able to manipulate. So you violated the rules to manipulate the market. It's very clear. It's open and shut. I still haven't received any response from them. You guys can go and look at the email I sent. It's been sent. It's been done. No response, no calls, no nothing. These guys are criminally negligent. If your institutions are useless, they've been put up there to stop people from predatory trading. You guys don't do anything, you haven't done anything, then your organization is useless, it defeats its own purpose. You should be closed down. Bye guys, that's all I got to say.